Hey there YouTube, this is Vargas XX78 with another collection pickup video. Just wanted to share with you guys the latest pickups that are going to become additions to the vault. This time around I have lots of diverse things to talk about. So like always, I hope you enjoy and let's get started. First off, actually, I wanted to talk about a game that I downloaded. Anyone that knows or has watched my videos knows that I'm a huge fan of physical media. I don't enjoy any sort of downloaded or digital games or movies or stuff like that. But Club Nintendo, the Club Nintendo reward system is ending officially in June. So anyone that was able to get platinum status would receive a platinum gift. Now, they stopped giving physical gifts. So what they were doing is that they were giving you a code so you can download any game that you wanted. And I was able to reach platinum status with a lot of hard work and a lot of help to get as many coins and codes as I could. But I was able to merit downloading a game, and the game that I downloaded is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Which is just a huge game to download because it's like 10 gigabytes. I completely burned off the memory on the Wii U, so I'm gonna have to either delete some stuff or get an external hard drive because 10 gigabytes pretty much ate away all the memory space. But Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is a really awesome game. Of course, graphically they improved a lot of the original game. I was actually thinking of putting it as a background on the TV, turning on the Wii U, but with the recent Nintendo policies in YouTube, I decided against that. But I did download Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Wii U. So, yeah. On to the rest of the stuff, the physical stuff I have. Star Wars Episode 7 is going to release on December of this year. So, I wanted to get my wife up to speed because she's never actually seen the Star Wars movies. We're all the way up to Episode 4. She saw 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it seems that she enjoys the movies a lot. There are things about the original, well, the prequel trilogy that she enjoyed, others that she didn't. And she saw Episode 4, and she enjoyed that one. I think she actually might have enjoyed it a little bit more than the other ones. We still have to see Episode 5 and 6, but she's getting into the whole Star Wars thing. So I went with her to a swap meet, and she wanted me to buy for her this C-3PO. She saw this C-3PO at the swap meet, and since she does seem to have enjoyed the movies, she wanted me to buy it for her. It's actually pretty cool because it's a viewfinder. You can see in the hole there, and then flip this little switch, and you'll see images from Return of the Jedi. So I thought it was pretty awesome that she asked me to get this for her. So this is her first official Star Wars collectible. So I'm hoping she'll like Episode 5 and 6, and I hope we'll both really like Episode 7. The Force Awakens, because that trailer was amazing. I saw that trailer, and it was so cool. That part with Harrison Ford as Han Solo says, "Chewie, we're home." Best part of the freaking trailer. In the meantime, a movie that we're really looking forward to watching is Avengers: Age of Ultron, which is why I have the Avengers shirt again. Here in Mexico, the tickets, at least for the recent days, have been sold out. My wife was looking online, and she was only able to find tickets for Sunday, so it won't be until Sunday that we actually go and see the movie. I've stayed away from any websites that I normally see that review movies, so I don't see any spoilers. I don't want anything to spoil that movie for me. But as is a custom recently for the Vault, I pick up the Cinepolis official 3D cups. I don't think you'll be able to see the 3D very well. Actually, it is sort of picking it up. But you have Hulk here, you have Iron Man, you have Captain America, and you have Thor. Weird that they omitted Black Widow and Hawkeye. But this was the one that released in Cinepolis. There's actually another movie theater, not as popular or as massive as Cinepolis, called Cinemark, Cinemex, one of those two. And they actually had a way cooler cup. Coworker had that one, and it's like a chrome looking cup. Looks really badass. But again, I go to Cinepolis, and this is the one I picked up. So this is another cup addition to the vault. Picked up for Disney Infinity, because a couple of videos ago I mentioned that we picked up Anna from the Frozen series. So we went to a Walmart and they had Elsa on sale. They actually had all the Disney Infinity figures on sale for $10. But we bought Elsa. Because, you know, we have Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope, now we have Anna and Elsa. I would like to pick up Baymax. Even though I prefer the balloon look of Baymax. Because the Baymax that they released for the Infinity line is the Armor Baymax. And he looks cool, but I prefer the balloon version a lot better. The other Disney Infinity toy I picked up is the Hulk. Because it's the one that I needed. I bought that Disney Infinity pack a while ago, and it had all the Avengers from the movie except Hulk. So I needed Hulk to complete the team. So my Avengers team is complete. Went to a Dollar Tree, and I don't really pick up these things. As a kid, I do remember picking them up because I liked the dispensers and the candy. But we went to a Dollar Tree and they had these Pez dispensers. They had a whole bunch of Pez dispensers, but the ones I picked up is Superman Pez dispenser, and Batman Pez dispenser. So I was looking for Wonder Woman, but I saw these things just as we were about to leave the store. So if I go again and I see Wonder Woman, I'll pick her up because she's part of the DC trilogy. But again, I don't collect Pez dispensers. It's been years and years since I actually ate a Pez candy. But I saw those, and you know, 2 for $1, and they're Batman and Superman. I couldn't pass them up. Went to another Walmart on a later date, and usually I don't see sets of something altogether. Usually when I see a set of something, they're missing 1 or they're missing 2 because they become rare to find. These in particular I have seen before, but they were $4 or $3.88 depending on where you went. At this Walmart, they had it on this sale bin, and they cost 97 cents. And we were looking through them because, again, we're gonna go see Age of Ultron on Sunday, and we were looking for stuff to give one of our nephews that's gonna go with us. And I was looking throughout, and I saw 1, and I saw 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They were missing 1, but at the very bottom of that bin, they had the last one. So I picked up all 8 because I've never seen something, again, a whole series and a whole set complete. So I picked all 8 of them. They were $1. I don't know why I picked them up, but I thought they were pretty cool. And they're the Hot Wheels Age of Ultron toys. This is Iron Man. I have Iron Man there. The other one they had is the Vision. The next one they had is Captain America. The one that was at the bottom of the bin, and the only reason I picked up all 8 cars was Thor. This was the only Thor car that they had in the bin. And if I hadn't found Thor, I wouldn't have picked up all 8, honestly. I would have only picked up Iron Man, Captain America, and the Hulk. But because Thor was there, and that made the complete set, that's the reason why I picked them up. But the other 4 in the set was 1 for Black Widow, One for Nick Fury. One for the Hulk. And one for Hawkeye. So yeah, they had all 8. I couldn't get all 8 of the Batman 75th anniversary Hot Wheels toys, so again, if I hadn't found that Thor, I would not have picked up all 8. But they had all 8. It was $1 each. It was an impulse buy, honestly. Why not? Picked up some 3DS games that were really cheap. I picked up a Lego City Undercover, The Chase Begins. This has another version on the Wii U, which I've heard is pretty good. I haven't heard anything of Lego City Undercover on the 3DS, but I really liked the Lego movie, and this thing was on sale, so I picked it up. Picked up Ace Combat Assault Horizon Legacy. This has a port also on the PlayStation 3, which I've heard is pretty good. But this was also on sale. It's used, and I played 2 levels, and so far I'm really liking it. So far it's really, really cool. Went to an Overwheels, and I picked up some GameCube games. I'm always on the lookout for GameCube games. GameCube is one of my favorite Nintendo consoles. So anytime I can add games to the collection, I always do. The boxes are really, really beat up. I'm not gonna lie. The games work and play great. The games are okay. The manual and the boxes have seen better days, but I got them super cheap. And again, I can't pass up GameCube games. But I picked up 007 Agent Under Fire. There's 2 GameCube games for 007. This one and Nightfire. Oh, actually, no. There's Agent Under Fire, Nightfire, 007 Everything or Nothing, and 007 From Russia with Love. I'm only missing Nightfire, and I'll have a complete GameCube James Bond collection. So that's the reason why I picked this one up. And this one was there. Again, couldn't pass it up, even though this one's in the worst condition. But I picked up Freestyle Metal X, which is a motorbike racing game, kind of like Tony Hawk, but like I said, the box is super beat up. I might try to fix what I can with some tape, just so it isn't this open, because there's no way that you can get replacement GameCube cases. So yeah. Went to a Blockbuster, and they had Blockbuster Mexico, because there's no Blockbuster in the US, and they had a couple of cheap games there. Picked up WW12 for the Wii. Now, I've seen this game, but Randy Orton is on the cover, and he's also on the disc. Randy Orton's on the disc. So, it seems very weird that Sin Cara is in the cover. I think maybe, and it's in Spanish. It's totally in Spanish. What I'm thinking is that, because I've seen this happen with Pro Evolution Soccer and FIFA, I think they released versions in Mexico and the rest of Latin America that were all in Spanish, even though, oddly enough, the game's in English. So, but I've been looking for a WWE game for the Wii, and this one seems pretty cool. So I picked that one up, and the other one I picked up is Naruto Shippuden Dragon Blade Chronicles. This is a side story to the Shippuden series, and here some ancient bad guy wants to awaken dragons to destroy the villages. So yeah, pick this one up. Actually, we had a whole bunch of really cool anime ones. I want to pick up the Bleach video game that came out on the GameCube. I'm sorry, the GameCube, the Wii. I want to pick up that Bleach. It's a fighting game based on the Bleach characters. And there's also a One Piece game that I also want to pick up. So I'm hoping I'll be able to add those to the Wii collection. Picked up new Super Mario Brothers for the Wii U. I own the new Luigi Brothers, but I want to get this one because the new Luigi Brothers is a lot harder. You only have 99 seconds to beat the stages. So it doesn't really give you time to explore and enjoy the levels because you have to go really, really fast. This one you have the full 399 seconds to beat the levels and get everything in it. So I wanted to pick this one up, and it's a Mario game. You can never go wrong with Mario. Actually, I'm only missing Super Mario Galaxy 2 on the Wii, and I still want to get new Super Mario Mario Brothers 3D World on the Wii U. Went to a GameStop and I picked up Enslave Odyssey to the West. I honestly don't know if I've already talked about this one, because I seem to have remember buying it when I picked up the Sam and Max games. But if this is a repeat, I apologize. Somehow, I don't know if I lost track of it or if I did talk about it in that video. If not, I apologize for the repeat talk. But this is Enslaved Odyssey to the West, developed by the same team that did Heavenly Sword. And I really liked Heavenly Sword. Picked up Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus. Love the Ratchet and Clank series. I also think I might have talked about this one. I don't remember. But you can get a digital download for Ratchet and Clank Quest for Booty. So again, if I already talked about this game, I apologize, but I wasn't sure. Picked up actually a whole bunch of other games for the PlayStation 3. Gave the PlayStation 3 some love. But I picked up Pro Evolution Soccer 2012. I've loved the Konami football game since International Superstar Soccer Deluxe on the Super Nintendo. International Superstar Soccer 64, 98. Didn't get to play 2000. Then they made the change to Pro Evolution. I only own one Pro Evolution game on the PlayStation 2. And now this one. The big drawback for a lot of people in the Pro Evolution series is that they don't have the official names of the players. And for the most part, they don't have the complete teams all over the world. FIFA, unfortunately, owns the monopoly on that. But as far as gameplay, while FIFA is impressive because it has everything licensed, I've always enjoyed the gameplay in the Pro Evolution Soccer series. It's just, to me, it's just more fun. It plays better, I think. Maybe it's just me. Maybe a lot of people will disagree, but I feel that's the case. I just love the gameplay in Pro Evolution Soccer, which used to be back in the day International Superstar Soccer. This one does have a thing that drew me into it is that they have the Champions League official license, and they have another one that it's another league that they bought for this. The Copa Libertadores, I think, is the one I'm trying to remember. And that was the year that the Tijuana Cholos made a trip there, and they participated in that tournament. So they have the complete roster for that year's Cholo team. So that was a big draw for me. FIFA, again, of course, has that. But to have Los Cholos in a Pro Evolution Soccer game was a big draw for me. So I had to pick this one up. A coworker of mine sold me Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Fate of Two Worlds. It's a little beat up, but he gave me a really good price on this. And I've been meaning to pick this one up. Well, I know the superior version is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, because they have new characters there. But until I find that one, because I haven't seen that one, so until I find that one, this one will quench my thirst for Marvel vs. Capcom. Again, with the soon-to-be-released Avengers movie, I want to, have that. I play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the Dreamcast, but I wanted to play the next-gen version. The only bummer is that it doesn't come... Well, it's already on the PlayStation, but it doesn't come with the manual. Went to a GameStop, and they had this huge sale that you could buy 4 PlayStation 3 games in the bins. You could buy 4 PlayStation 3 games for $10. Because of May 4th, which is Star Wars Day, any pre-owned game, you could buy 3 pre-owned anything you want and get the 4th one for free. Unfortunately, the selection on Nintendo consoles was pretty steep. The prices on anything Nintendo was a lot more expensive than what I had with me right then and there. I only had the $10, $13, $14 I ended up wasting because I bought something else. But for $14 at the end of everything, I bought 5 games, and I think that's a pretty awesome deal because these are really good games in my opinion, and games that I needed to complete certain collections. Right off the bat, I picked up Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City. These are the downloadable games that added to Grand Theft Auto 4. You had The Lost and Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony. You don't need to have an install of Grand Theft Auto 4. You can play each one of these individually. Again, you can download them from the PlayStation Store, but they're still $20. This cost me, well, let's see, it's $10 divided by 4 is $2.50. $3 with tax, give or take. So for $3, I picked up 2 great additions to the Grand Theft Auto collection. So you can't beat that. Also picked up Uncharted 2, Among Thieves. I needed Uncharted 2 to complete my Uncharted collection. Since I have 1 and 3, needed 2, so that collection is complete. Picked up Prototype, which I've heard good and bad things about this. I remember going to Comic-Con where they were promoting Prototype 2, and it looks interesting. It's an open world extraction thing, but you use this character that can absorb people and shapeshift and gain new abilities. I'm gonna give that a try. I've heard good things about this one actually, ever since Square Enix bought the rights to Hitman, and that's Hitman Absolution. Absolution, yeah. Supposedly this is a great stealth game, and you can also it has great graphics and great gunplay. So I actually was debating whether or not to pick this one up as the 4th game, but I decided to go for it. And again, because I remember hearing that this was pretty good, so I bought those 4 games for $10. Great deal, I think. The last thing I picked up at that GameStop was the expansion to the Elder Scrolls 4 Shivering Isles. Again, you can also download this on the PlayStation Network, but it's still, to this day, last time I checked, $30. If you wanted to download this thing, it was $30. I bought it for $3. All you have to do is have an install of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion on your PlayStation 3. Then you just pop in the disc. It'll download itself into the hard drive. And then within a day of 24 hours of playtime, you'll be able to, if you want, visit the unlock that you created. So you'll be able to go through the adventure of Elder Scrolls 4. And if you want, you can visit the Shivering Isles. So I thought that was pretty amazing because it's $3 and the darn thing for download costs $30. So I went for that. Lastly, we're going to talk about some movies. The wife and I picked up Modern Family Season 5. This is a comedy series that my wife is enjoying a whole bunch. She's really digging Modern Family. It's a good show. It's a good, funny show. It's won a bunch of awards, actually. A bunch of seasons. Season 6, I think, already started a while back. But it's a funny show if you haven't seen it. And, you know, unless this gets canceled, it's a comedy show that we're watching because there's really nothing that much we watch. Also picked up to complete my Die Hard collection, even though a lot of people didn't enjoy this one. And I'll admit, compared to Live Free or Die Hard, A Good Day to Die Hard isn't quite as fun. Live Free or Die Hard, it was just so over the top, it was awesome. A Good Day to Die Hard is good. I'm a fan of the Die Hard series, and I'm a fan of Bruce Willis, so I'll enjoy and I'll watch anything that Bruce Willis is on, especially if it's action. And I thought it wasn't as good as the previous one, but I didn't think it was that bad as a lot of people say. And this is this contains the uncut version, so maybe the uncut version is better than the version that people saw in theaters. I don't know. I haven't seen the uncut version yet, but I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to watching it. The other movie I picked up, which is a bummer that it doesn't have a Blu-ray DVD combo. That sucks, but I've been wanting to pick this one up ever since I saw it. So happy it won so many awards. It's a damn shame that Michael Keaton didn't win his Oscar, but I picked up Birdman. A very original movie, in my opinion. A lot of people went to see it, and they said that they didn't get it. And I understand that. Not a lot of people... It's not a movie that you get. I think that's the thing. A lot of people went in expecting something that would blow them away, and when what they got, they didn't really get. It's a commentary on a whole bunch of things. It's a commentary on how an actor can get fixed on a single role. Like Michael Keaton plays this guy that played a superhero movie from a caricature called Birdman, and that's the only thing he was remembered for. So he's trying to make a legitimate jump into legitimate theater. And it's also a commentary between how Broadway actors look at these popular actors. It's also a commentary on how movies nowadays have to be big with full flashy special effects. You could look at this movie so many ways. It's also a look into how a person can go nuts. You can look at this movie in so many ways and get something out of it. I enjoyed this movie a lot. I want to see this one right now. Audio commentary, special features, the whole shebang. Because I really, really like this movie. And I'm glad to add that one to the collection. Went to an Over Wheels and then we picked up Journey to the Center of the Earth. This includes a normal 2D version and a 3D version. So yeah. For reasons that I can't talk about right now, but I will make a video about it soon. I just need to get someone to come on board with that, because it's some big news that I don't want to share alone. But I picked up some DVDs that are related to that, which I will make a video on. But I picked up Disney Princess. It's Barbie, the Island Princess. Barbie the Diamond Castle, and Barbie the Princess and the Pauper. Anyone that watches my videos knows that unless it's Disney, I don't pick up any other princess stuff. But again, big news that will explain and will clear up the reason why I have bought those movies. So stay tuned for that. Picked up the Polar Express. Great Christmas movie, but the 3Ds, it borders on the uncanny valley. How the characters look, they're weird and they're kind of creepy. They hadn't perfected 3D models that well when this came out. Great movie. Some parts are visually very, very awesome. It's just the characters that kind of look freaky. Been actually trying to get this movie for a while now. I saw it once. A friend of mine lent it to me, and I liked it. I remember they promote the hell out of this one back in WWE. So I picked up Kane, See No Evil. They put Kane in a slasher movie, which is kind of appropriate for him, because he does look like a pretty serial killer looking guy. And I remember May 15th was the thing that would set off Kane, and he would beat anyone that said the thing. I wanted to add this one. I have the Kane DVD, so this is a Kane movie that I've been trying to look for, and for the most part, the WWE movies have been, I think, pretty good. See No Evil was not a good slasher film, but it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. The Condemned with Stone Cold Steve Austin had plot holes, but it was fun. It was a really, really low-budget battle royale, but I thought it was cool. And The Marine with John Cena, also enjoyed that one. The other ones haven't been that good, but those three I think are good for WWE movies. And I'm still trying to get The Condemned and The Marine, the first one, because there's a whole bunch of versions of The Marine. Also, anyone that watches my videos knows that for some reason I like to own the original version of a movie and then the remake of a movie. Even though, for the most part, I don't like remakes. It's why I love Birdman so much, is that it's something original and not a remake or a rehash of something. Uh, but me myself, I do like to own the remake. So I picked up the remake of the Amityville Horror with Ryan Reynolds. In some parts, they clean up a lot of the things from the original. It doesn't have the suspense of the original. The original one has more suspense, but they do clean up some things in the remake. So now I have both versions. Picked up for the Lindsay Lohan collection that I accidentally started. Herbie Fully Loaded. It's Disney's attempt to bring back Herbie, who has a long, long history with Disney. I actually want to track down one of the original Herbie movies, because I remember watching one in particular that I really, really enjoyed. But this is a remake. It's not as good as that original one, of course. I'll be the first one to admit. But I have this weird Lindsay Lohan collection going on, so I picked it up. The only Lindsay Lohan movie that I'm missing that I genuinely want is The Parent Trap. But I have never seen that one on DVD, so if I ever see it, I'll pick that one up. Also have a Al Pacino collection going. I'm missing a whole bunch of his movies, but I have a reasonable collection going on. So I picked up Serpico, which is one of his earliest movies, where he plays an undercover cop, I think. Haven't seen it. I know very little of it, but I do want to see it. I'm actually, the only ones I want is Donnie Brasco. That I saw, and I've never been able to get on DVD. Or I've never even seen it on Blu-ray. But Donnie Brasco is a great, great movie. Johnny Depp is in that. And that's the only one I really, really, really am chasing after, because that's a good movie that I don't own and that I've never seen and that I genuinely want. The only other Al Pacino movie that if I see, I'll pick up is The Recruit with Colin Farrell. But the one I'm chasing after is Donnie Brasco. So if I find those two, my Al Pacino collection is pretty dissonant. What's wrong with me? My Al Pacino collection will be pretty decent. And the last movie I picked up, because I've never seen on DVD, and I know that it's the Wachowskis' first movie. As far as I know, it might not be, but I picked up Bound, starring Jennifer Tilly and what's her name? Gina Gerson with Joe Pantoliano. I think I might have remembered seeing this movie once. But I know it's directed by the Wachowskis. Don't know very much about it, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it on other videos. And again, I've never seen it on DVD, so I picked it up just because of that, and because of the directors, and because Jennifer Tilly, the last thing I saw her in was the Chucky movies, but I don't know. I haven't seen this one. Looking forward to watching it. I don't even really know what it's about. So yeah, that was the pickup video. Like I said, lots of different little things to talk about. Really big additions to the vault. I know it seems like a lot, but I didn't spend nearly as much as I usually do on any of these things. It's just those things that I saw good deals, and I took advantage of them, and I picked them up. Even though I'm going to have to really, really stop doing that for reasons I'll explain in a different video, but you might get an idea why. Like always, I like to make the recommendation of the haul. I have so much, but right off the bat, movie-wise, I know which one I'm going to recommend. That's Birdman. A freaking amazing movie. I love this movie a lot. It's so cool to see Michael Keaton back, given a stellar performance. A lot of people, I think, forgot how good Michael Keaton is, because, he was Batman. He was my Batman. He was the Batman that, I saw in movie theaters. I saw Adam West, too, but I identify myself more with Michael Keaton as Batman. It has Edward Norton giving a really, really good performance, I thought. So freaking good. So freaking good. So movie-wise, I'm going to recommend Birdman. Gaming-wise, I'm going to recommend... I'm going to recommend the two that I enjoyed the most so far, which is New Super Mario Brothers and Pro Evolution Soccer. Because I loves me some good soccer video games, so those two. So yeah, that was the pickup video, guys. Thank you so much for, if you saw the whole thing through, for watching me talk for I don't know how long. Like always, I hope you enjoyed these videos. You can leave a thumbs up, give a comment, anything. Just any sort of feedback to see whether or not you would prefer shorter videos or you enjoy these big, massive, half-hour videos talking about all the stuff. I greatly appreciate it because I am trying to see how I can best improve the channel. I've actually opened a Facebook page again, Vargas Vault Facebook page. I'll put a link in the description page. I've been going through the Castlevania games. I uploaded a video on that a while ago. Right now I'm going through my Avengers talk because I'm looking forward to Age of Ultron. And I'm always adding up some stuff. I also talked about the Star Wars comic books. But I do that in Spanish for my Spanish audience. YouTube is for English watchers. But if you want to catch up on stuff, if you want to see a video on the stuff I talked in Spanish, I can do that. But I'm trying stuff. I want to do stuff. So that's an option that I want to give everyone. So yeah, Vargas Vault on Facebook. But until I see you guys again, thank you so much for your time. This is Vargas XX78 thanking you again and signing out.